In this video, you'll learn how to become emotionally detached. But what true detachment is, why we form these attachments in the first place, why is this going on, and how you can begin to release all of your attachments right now. You see, there's a common thread that I found at the heart of all the ancient spiritual traditions, and this is revealed to us as two ancient principles, which when understood, give you the keys for freedom. And by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a guided process that applies these principles, and you can begin to detach right now. I can tell you there's been incredible results with this over here, but there's a but. You must first understand the full context for this process and the basic principles to be able to integrate it. So please, watch this video through entirely, step by step. Each step will build up, and you'll be able to begin the attachment release process and have everything in life start to flow a lot easier. So, why is it important to understand these principles? Look, I think we can all agree that Western science and psychology has done a lot for helping us understand the body and the mind, and we've made many great achievements. However, some of us have had years of therapy, and we do our meditation practices or yoga, and although they help a little bit, we still find ourselves being so emotionally pulled around by the outcomes of our actions and the actions of other people. I remember for me, it used to be with even really insignificant things, like a text from a date saying I'm going to be late, could set off my nervous system and my adrenaline pumping so much. And there'd be these thoughts in my mind like, I can't be worth much to her if she can't even be bothered to be on time, you know? For those of us still experiencing these shackles of attachment, this begs the question, right? Is there something that I'm not seeing here, which is causing all of this emotional turmoil? Is there some deeper level that I need to go to get to the root of this? And we become open to messages from the masters that tell us the master is within and how that is revealed to us. So if you're like me and now you're open to true emotional detachment, let me now show you the common thread at the heart of these ancient traditions and their messages. You see, many teachings across the ages have explored the nature of our true self, or the nature of reality, and they discuss the concept of ego, a sense of individuality and separateness that seems to define our everyday experience. And this ego makes us feel like limited individuals, distinct from others and everyone else and the universe. And because of this perception of separateness, we form attachments. Attachments can only exist for someone who feels limited and separate. Delving deeper, these teachings suggest that our identification with the ego is actually a form of confusion. It's an illusion. We've mistakenly believed that we're just people restricted and isolated. However, beyond this limited viewpoint, there's a profound truth waiting to be revealed. So, the profound revelation of these sages and teachers brings to the forefront this, that we are in essence infinite beings. No thought, no feeling can truly overpower us. Our true nature is limitless and unattached. And if this seems like a far-fetched idea to you, could you simply be open to the possibility that you are more than you've ever believed you are? Or at least you might have forgot it when you were born. If you are, let's answer the question, what is fueling this ego sense? In both therapy and Eastern traditions, there's this recognition of deeply held emotions and emotional memories. And in therapeutic contexts, These are often termed as traumas or emotional wounds or stuck emotions. And in the Eastern traditions, they refer to them as samskaras. These are mental and emotional impressions from our past experiences. And these emotional residues remain within our body and our subconscious mind. And it leads many of us to sometimes behave irrationally or to feel overly needy and attached to people and situations. To be honest, most of us. These behaviors and feelings are rooted in a fundamental feeling of separateness, where every apparent individual in their perceived isolation accumulates this unique set of repressed feelings and emotions. It's their conditioning. It's the karma. And the essence of the matter is this: we've become driven by our repressed feelings and emotions. But the good news is that this cycle can be reversed, and so all the repressed feelings can come to the surface where they can be released and let go of. And when you do, the things that you've been desiring start to flow into your life more rapidly. But you don't have to actually do it. It kind of just happens. Seriously, it just happens for nobody. Spontaneous action arises, and the relationship starts to heal, or one of you leaves, or, the space opens up for someone new. The situation changes, or something better than your limited mind could have ever dreamed up happens instead. The universe may have a better plan for you in store. So, how do we do this? Instead of explaining this to you, it's better to show you. So, right now, I'm going to take you through a guided process of releasing these repressed feelings. And this process combines teachings from ancient wisdom of the Indian sages, all the way to the letting go method of Lester Levinson. And I will guide you on how to stop being controlled by these thoughts and feelings and start revealing your limitless nature more clearly. So you can do this with your eyes closed or open. Right now, can you simply notice that you are? Or that there is simply what is? And now begin to think about something that's been triggering a sense of attachment. Could be a situation. Perhaps the frustration of not getting what you've been trying to get. It could be a person. What have they been doing that's been bothering you so much? Perhaps it's overexcitement, lust, or neediness for a particular person. Simply breathe and imagine and think about the person or situation. And notice whatever feelings arise. Notice if it's fear, frustration, anger. It might even be overwhelm, nervous overexcitement. And whatever thoughts and feelings arise, simply allow them to be there. Be this beingness. Now, can you feel the sensations arise in the body? You can look down with your eyes towards your body. And can you notice any contraction in the chest, the neck, or the head? Now notice if this contraction is coming from a want to control, to get security, or to get safety. Experiment with me here. Let go of that control and instead simply be what you are. Notice the experience of simply being. And notice, as you rest here, the feelings, the bodily contractions, they appear, open, expand into awareness, and then release. And breathe and notice the relaxation in the muscles and the relaxation in the body that comes with that. If you're not feeling much right now, you can think about the person and situation again, with keeping some attention on these bodily sensations, and continue to bring more feelings to the surface, like layers. And so you can skip back and repeat this process again and again, and keep repeating this process until you don't feel emotional about this person or situation when you think about it or imagine it. You're not emotionally pulled around by it. You stay free until you don't feel any contraction in the body, until you feel peaceful, neutral, perhaps even empowered. Accelerate this process by sending it love. The top state is pure beingness, without the limiting thoughts and feelings clouding its potential. And this is what you already are. And the fruits of it will become more and more available to you as you continue this releasing. These fruits are emotional freedom and fulfillment, both internally and externally. So again, you can repeat this process for different situations or people. But some people might need a more nuanced approach to bring deeper layers of feeling to the surface. And often, it can take a while for all the layers of contraction in the body and suppressed emotion to peel back. So this is why I offer coaching to help people discover these blocks and release them and accelerate that process. But with this process, it's important to discover and remember your true nature. This is the true safety. At the heart of every spiritual tradition and teaching is a call to recognize who or what we already truly are. And non-duality is a very direct message that points this out. Exposure to this message can have those who hear it let go of their limited identities and experience themselves as pure beingness. And this pure beingness is the foundation for all creation and manifestation. So if you like, you can go and watch my introduction video on non-duality to begin your discovery. Just click right here. Peace.